Hey.
Hi. There will be quizzes tonight.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Not that being rocked to our very core by a terrible review. Wasn't really a terrible review, to be honest.
No, it was a review of society.
Yes. I mean, it's a review that we wish didn't happen, but it's a review that did. It got sent to us on our WhatsApp, which I believe is public domain. There should probably be a little disclaimer when people send us WhatsApps. It's like, we'll read this out.
Yeah, if you want to test it, we can try and send people a disclaimer if you send us a message on WhatsApp.
Everyone gets a disclaimer back. There's an invoicing company I deal with for one of the bar companies, and every time you send them a message, thankfully we just got rid of one of them, by the way. Every time we send them a message, it sends them back. So it'll be like, you're dealing with like little details, sends them back. Why don't you follow us on our socials? And then another email saying, we'll get back to you shortly. It's like, I know you will. We're discussing the invoices. So I get 2 emails back for every email I send, and then a third email responding to whatever I actually have said. Nightmare. Terrible email system. Anyway.
Follow us on our socials.
Please.
What a lovely segue that is.
We're really good for socials and such. But yeah, we got somebody... we can get to it. Should we reveal it? Maybe we could do the blanks. Should we do that game? We'll put it up with blanks, and we both have to fill in the blanks.
Yes, we can do that. I'll pass on.
Do the blanks version. Was it Mark that put that up?
Oh no, he made his own. I put the blank one up.
Yeah, you did the blanks one. Let's put the blanks ones up, and people can fill in the blanks of what someone would be messaging our own WhatsApp about that's frustrated them this much, which has made me chuckle tonight.
First of all, we're going to go over the stuff from last week. What have you got to drink?
I am on Camden Off Menu IPA.
Ah, that's a reputable podcast.
Is it from the Off Menu podcast?
Sure, don't know.
It doesn't say anything on it, I don't think, about that. But you'd think that would be like the way why it's called that. Hey. I like Camden Town though. Camden Town are people that I would like to work with at some point. And for one main reason, they have the best pint glasses in the world. Those jar ones. Did we have some at Eastside that time?
Oh yeah.
I think we bought pints just specifically for those glasses, and I think I was drunk enough to be like, no, not those. Give me the good ones. So that was good. So welcome to the quiz. Have we got a countdown going?
Oh yeah, I was going to ask if you had any of the glasses in your townhouse.
No, I don't. I like how you call it townhouse.
So it says in Google.
Well, no, that's the Airbnb that's a long way from us.
No, it's good enough for me.
There's someone living, either has moved in or lives close by, that looks really like a Twitch streamer. Like, as in, they have the aura of a Twitch streamer more than us. As in, we don't have dyed hair and, do crazy shout outs and things. We're quite relaxed as Twitch streamers go. I feel like we're kind of more the on the spectrum of Twitch streamers to exciting. We're more like the kind of late night radio show. It's like, hey, and welcome to Goose's Quizzes, getting quizzical without getting physical. I've not said that for ages. Getting quizzical without getting physical. Welcome to your boys. It is Louie and Goose.
If we're missing dyed hair, I'll dye my hair if that's what's holding us back.
It feels like you have no care what goes on above your eyebrows.
No, not really. No, I don't mind.
Actually, I think it's just below your eyebrows because you let your eyebrows do a lot of talking for you. Something gets said.
Wow.
Right,
yes.
We've got a lot to talk about tonight.
Anyway, so stuff from last week. Wholesome. That's what we are. We're very wholesome. Last Thursday, 28 teams, 101 players. Median score 39 out of 50. The correct percentage, the GCP, 77.79. So well done, folks. Good score.
Global correct percentage. I love the word global.
Yeah, it is. No, it's less. Blue.
I definitely think you should have blue hair and and pronouns. Wait, we do have pronouns, do we not? Do we?
On screen, no.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, just names.
Yes.
I can change.
We have
yours.
our names. I just changed my Instagram name to Goose, actually, because I was Andrew Wild Goose on Instagram, and now I've changed it to Goose.
Wow.
I realized that more people probably know me as Goose.
No? This guy right here. Yeah, I'll dye it blue if someone provides the stuff and the expertise.
We could get that sorted out.
Yeah, go for it. Someone sorts it out, I'll do it.
That would be something that would be like that's like 10 episodes of someone's podcast going to get someone's hair dye blue. So today's the day we're going to decide what shade of blue he's going to go for.
Yeah, I wear a hat most of the time, and realistically, this is one of the few formal commitments I have is the stream.
You work for me, right?
Yes.
What would you do if I turned around to you and said that you need to look smarter?
I would point to Scott's beard and say, come on now. The bar has been set, so I'm swinging well above that.
So rude.
Welcome, right. Everyone.
I'm going to tell Scott.
Yeah, go for it. He loves it.
Fine.
He'd dye his hair too. He'd dye his beard. Between us, we'll be fine.
He's dyed his moustache for us, has he not? He dyed it white. No, he dyed the whole thing white, did he not? He wasn't really dyeing it, was it? He got like spray stuff, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did you lose concentration there?
I was doing a poll, but we should probably get through some of the stuff. The head-to-head, Alicia, it's great. Hello. Head-to-head was AM versus PM. 20 teams.
Sorry, I thought you were.
No, look, there's only like 4 people that really appreciate Alyssa Milian.
I knew you would know that as well.
And then 2 of us are here.
If there's a pinpoint of area of music that you love, that's definitely right in the pinpoint middle of it.
I would say it's one step away. I think the pinpoint is Ashanti and Ja Rule.
Oh, of course.
Always on time.
Dancing inside of a motorbike. Is that one? Yeah.
What a song. But that's next week's head-to-head. Last week was PM versus AM, as some people call it. PM won teams-wise, 20 teams to 8 for AM. The average score is 38.38 for AM, 39.1 for PM. So more teams and a better score for PM. Well done. Congratulations.
We've proved categorically that the early bird does not catch the worm necessarily.
Heck no.
So we're on to hardest questions from last week. It was me and you, right? That did last week.
And the 2 weeks before that as well, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been doing quite a lot. We've been getting our fill of quizzes because Scott's in-person quizzing right now.
Right now.
So hardest questions. 4th hardest question from last week was question 43, longest question ever. Described by Churchill as Scotland's greatest ever ambassador and writer of Roman in the Gloamin', which music hall singer and comedian was the world's highest paid performer before World War I? 39.29% of teams got this correct, which I think is high for this question. It is Harry Lauder. Do you not think that's really high? I would never have known that.
I wouldn't have got there by myself, no, for that one. I think it is pretty high, but smart bunch. Third hardest was question 33. I was born in the year 1632 in the city of York is the first line of which classic novel? That is Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. Third hardest.
Defoe. Whose am I thinking of? Doesn't matter.
Willem.
Willem. That's it. What a name. Second hardest question of the quiz last week. Question 6. Which very early life event links David Jason Liberace, is it? And Elvis Presley.
Yep.
21.43% teams got this correct. It's their twins died at birth. There you go.
Cheery. And hardest one. In 2011, the Painting the Card Players became the most expensive work of art ever sold. Who painted it? 17.86% of teams got it correct. Paul Cézanne got it right. So well done. Toughie.
Cézanne.
Cezanne and Liberace in the same quiz. And Harry Lauder. What a time.
Aren't we cultured?
Yes, the road is pretty much the only reason I know of Harry Lauder.
As in Lauderdale Road?
There's a bigger road, isn't there? The one out towards Portobello.
Oh, am I just... What?
Sir Harry Lauder Road is like the main road if you bypass the beach at Portobello.
Oh, I had it in my head. There's a road in Marchmont called Lauderdale Road. Lauderdale Street.
I imagine Lauderdale goes back a bit further because there's obviously the city in America too, which
maybe.
I don't think is named after.
What? Right, we'll do our research.
Okay.
Welcome to the weekend quiz. This is what it's going to be like for the rest of it. A bit of mumbling, a bit of questions, and some fun. So ready yourself for some quizzical action. Getting quizzical without getting physical. Not said that for ages. It's been so nice to have it back. And we'll see you all soon.
Hey, Lauderdale is a long, narrow geographical district in the Scottish borders, being the valley of Leader Water, a tributary of the River Tweed. Upon the rivulet, St. Cuthbert had a vision of St. Aidan's soul being conducted to heaven. It is traversed from end to end by the A68 trunk road. They're on from Darlington to Edinburgh.
More than excited by that.
That's interesting.
Although saying that, I did watch a whole video about roads today in America. CPG Grey put up a new video today about the road network in America and why, like, I-60 whatever and I-10 and all these different things, where they all are. I-90 runs across the city. It runs across the country. Really interesting, actually. Their numbering system, and then basically it all went to, pop.
Oh yeah, the American road stuff.
Yeah,
I think we've chatted about that before.
Yeah, it's really interesting, actually. Their naming convention was fascinating until then it became rubbish. And you couldn't navigate by the naming convention. It was like a really clever naming convention they had for a while. Anyway, long story short, we'll talk about it later. We've got loads to talk about tonight as well. Also, I'm enjoying that I've not put my green screen effect on, so it looks like I'm disappearing into the northern lights. Anyway, question. No, that's on to question one. We're on to 50 questions of quizzical action for you. 10 questions per round, 5 rounds, 2 rules. Rule number 1: don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't be the people that cheat, because that's no fun. And rule number 2 is don't write your answers in the Twitch chat, because that's even worse than cheating. Or if you're playing on YouTube later, don't write your answers in the chat or in the comments, because that also would be deemed as bad. Because then it means that you're just being bad. Because what we do is we'll mark your sheets for you. We mark all the quizzes. So anyone that submits, we're going to mark those quizzes, and you'll get a score back on our website. So submit your sheets on the form, which is in the chat right now, but will be in the link on YouTube. So ready yourself for that. We're going to get started with some quizzical action, 10 questions of quizzical action for you. First, about entertainment. Yes. Always have to remember. And we've got so much to talk about tonight as well. So we need your opinion on loads of things. Question one. Who are Dino and Hoppy? Or Dino and Hoppy? So who are Dino and Hoppy? Famously. Like, we're not just talking like, the drunk guys that live down the street from me. Not like that.
Good. So, for anyone that's really interested, Fort Lauderdale isn't named after Lauderdale in the UK.
But it's named after a general.
It is. It is named after a general. Nothing to do with the town of Lauder in the Borders.
There we go.
There we go. What a lovely little tour we've been on there. And I
remember finding out there was 1 million Hamiltons around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Hamilton in Scotland, and then I lived in Hamilton, New Zealand, and I was like, oh, what a funny coincidence. Realised they were named after each other.
Right, and that's 2. You've got a while to go.
But there was lots of Hamiltons around the world.
Yeah.
Easy name for a place. Isn't it? It's a capital of somewhere, Hamilton, as well. I think. You know all the capitals?
No.
Also, that new game is amazing.
Bermuda, the capital of Bermuda. Hamilton.
There we go.
Question 2. I don't have the right stuff up. Which member of ABBA was born in Norway? So question 2. Which member of ABBA was born in Norway? For question 2. I can't believe you said the Y word.
The Y word?
YouTube.
Oh, on Twitch.
Live on a different venue here.
I'm going to be honest. We put up our videos now on YouTube afterwards. We record all this and put it on YouTube later because they push us better. They push us for more content. Oh, there is a little border. Look at that. We've figured out.
I can't believe you said that.
Right.
Well, you're not getting any free stuff. I'm going to take it all.
What?
I found out we got 2 boxes. So Scott's got an entire box.
Did we actually?
Yeah, so I think to get it, Scott clicked the link twice and they sent him 2 boxes.
How did you not click it like 5 times?
That's what I said. Next time, we'll get 5.
Oh, wow. We need to talk about that as well. There's so much to talk about. And you know what we haven't even talked about yet is Scotland won the rugby at the weekend, which was potentially one of the best moments of my life. So, question 3. Christina Aguilera, Lil Kim, Maya, and Pink recorded a cover version of which song for the soundtrack of the film Mulan Rouge, which I only saw recently. So question 3. Christina Aguilera, Lil Kim, Maya, and Pink recorded a cover version of which song for the soundtrack of the film Mulan Rouge?
Oh, I think it's a memory issue.
Oh. Is it? Isn't it just not updating?
I don't think there's space to update. Yes, I've never seen Moulin Rouge.
Right.
But we did get a big box of free things from Twitch, including Connect 4, socks, a water bottle, something with a USB thing.
Yeah, we still not figured out that way it is, right? Is that a memory?
Oh, I can go grab it if you want. We can have a little test run.
Wait for the whole stream to just shut down. Like,
yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm missing out too much. Missing out on Moulin Rouge.
It's a good film. Ewan McGregor's a better singer than you might expect.
Yeah. Oh, I have no doubt Obi-Wan's a good singer.
Obi-Wan karaoke.
Question 4. Whose luxurious apartment in Elliott Bay Towers offered a great view of the Space Needle? So question 4. Whose luxurious apartment in Elliott Bay Towers offered a great view of the Space Needle? For question 4. Yeah, I can go grab it.
Right. Am I going to have to do a marking night tonight, do you think?
You can ask Kirsty.
Is it not? Whose is it? Wait, who is it?
2-6.
Oh, sorry, we're just having to deal with troubleshooting issues with our regular quizzes behind the scenes, which is obviously, oh wow, that's a really good like image of the chair just swinging. It feels like a lot of my life could be this image, just me sitting in a vacuum void, waiting for someone to come back to their chair, and
stupid static office.
You just get a big static
yes.
shot. I'm sure that our plugs are wrong in there, by the way, or there's something not grounded. Because I'm sure it's not just static shocks we're getting. I'm sure we're in some kind of Faraday cage of death.
I get shocked every time I'm in the office. So
yeah. No, it's same here. Do you remember when I told you when I came back from Las Vegas? It's so dry that everywhere I walked, I just build up static charge. And literally everything I touched, I got a huge static shock.
Because you're always shuffling.
No, that's me.
Just like the song.
Every day I am shuffling. Right. Let's see if I can update this spreadsheet and it'll work.
Question 5. What was the name of the band formed by John Lennon and Yoko Ono in 1969? So question 5. What was the name of the band formed by John Lennon and Yoko Ono in 1969? Hello, Castle Hill Farm. Yeah, Calder States. What a list of places you could have worked. These towns need a planning. You're the man for the job.
These towns are made for planning.
Exactly.
And that's just what you do. Some of these days, these towns are going to plan all over.
And let me know what your partner's making for dinner too. Right, I'm going to plug this in.
Are you doing it into your... Where's George doing tonight?
Umami.
Sorry, we're just updating a spreadsheet. This is how I update spreadsheets. Sitting with a beer, panicking this is all going to work. Ignore privacy levels. Yes. I wish I could sort of just show people behind the scenes of what we do. I spent most of this afternoon trying to get a JPEG to work, which wasn't my dream of a day. But it happened, so here we go. Oh,
I don't know what it does.
I've got last week as well.
Oh, it must be updated.
I've only got last week's as well, so I think there's an issue. Yeah, I've got 02, which wouldn't even be last week's. Sorry, we're just having a little team meeting here.
This is the same issue the other ones had as well for being the wrong date.
It's definitely the right date in the log file.
I can open this. Other ones, yeah, so Joseph Pierce was dated 02 as well.
Why is it not getting past that?
Yeah, 10/02, 2022. If anyone is good at Excel, this is the time to step in. Question 6.
I don't know why this is happening. Right, let me go and have a little look. Sorry.
Question 6 for all the Canadians out there. It's known as Loft Story in Canada, but what do we call a UK version of this TV program? So question 6, it's known as Loft Story in Canada, but what do we call the UK version of this TV program? Yes, good rugby on Saturday.
It was awesome.
Andrew was there. He enjoyed it.
I still think I have a pretty croaky feel from it.
Yeah, it was good watching TV. I'm excited for this week's games, some big ones.
Yeah, this is a big weekend. We talked about all the way it could work, and there could be some pretty intense outcomes from all this.
Well, I've seen our predictions are from Graham.
7 down is what we're at.
Well, he's been wrong before, hasn't he? Like last
Yes.
week. Calder States rice with leeks and mushrooms and a fried egg on top. Ooh. Nice. I appreciate any meal that has a fried egg on top.
Right, I'm going to try something and see what happens.
Question 7.
This might be stupid. No, it's too stupid.
Question 7. The Mobo Music Awards are held annually in the UK. What does Mobo stand for? So question 7. The Mobo Music Awards are held annually in the UK. What does Mobo stand for? Nice. Cold Estate. So you're not having any food yourself? Or are you on the serious quiz diet instead? I'm going to message Scott and try and find out what this does. Oh, he's already messaged.
What does it do?
I have no idea what the USB Twitch logo is. I plugged it into my computer, but nothing happened.
Is it a light? I bet you have to plug it into a higher powered source. Right, let's see what happens.
Higher powered source, like religion higher power.
Yes. That's what I meant.
Yes.
I have literally no idea what's going on here. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. It's not as awkward as a one-man stream if there's two people.
Oh, it has the right date. This is what I figured out last time. It has the right date where it's meant to be referencing it from. I know what it is. The date's been. It's no longer updating. It's the right questions.
Okay.
Oh, it's been tampered with. We've had a tamper. Oh, let me double check. That's right.
Someone's been a tampering.
Someone has been tampering. Now I'm going to have to go back and fix the log files when I get a chance. You have to remind me to do that.
Question 8. Who collaborated with Taylor Swift in the 2013 single Everything Has Changed? So question 8. Who collaborated with Taylor Swift in the 2013 single Everything Has Changed? Yeah, we'll take ideas for what this is too. So Twitch logo. What? With a USB thing.
It's like rubbery, isn't it? It's like
yeah,
really rubbery.
And it feels like you can apply pressure to the logo itself.
It's not a charger. It's a power pack, is it?
Oh, could be a power pack.
Do you want to check if it'll charge something? Although we don't have any of those end to end.
No. And my phone's not the same. No, I can't use the office phone because it's a one of a kind.
Yeah. That phone is an antique.
We'll figure it out. I'll see if maybe Scott can try his.
Questions are correct. So we've got ideas to run past you for the quizzes, which I hope you're all excited about. I was going to talk about GQ Plus with people.
Oh, to run by me or people at home?
People at home. See what facts people would like about their quizzing stats. You know? Because I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. If you give the right answers. Don't kill the dream now. Question 9. Dale Winton portrayed himself as an irritating game show host in which 1996 film? So question 9. Dale Winton portrayed himself as an irritating game show host in which 1996 film? Ideas. We've got plenty of them.
Oh yeah, we got loads of ideas. Always got ideas.
Sorry,
I just thought I would thank Castle Hill Farm for our congratulations.
What's the schedule for the games at the weekend?
It is Scotland versus Wales first on Saturday. Then, I don't know what I've got up my calendar.
It must be France because they wouldn't play 2 Sundays in a row, would they?
Well, then Italy will be playing 2 Sundays. Yeah, it's France, Ireland, and then it's Italy, England on the Sunday.
France, what a day!
Very good.
Yes, nice.
It's gonna be good. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Right, am I doing 10 then?
If you want.
Thanks very much. Question 10. Question 10. What links Valentine's Mansion in Redbridge, Harptree Court in Somerset, and Welford Park in Berkshire? So question 10. What links Valentine's Mansion in Redbridge, Harptree Court in Somerset, and Welford Park in Berkshire? we've got ideas to spread and get some opinions on. We like your opinions about things. Also, we were going to do the blanks game on the the thing we got sent in.
Oh yeah. I'll save it as a screenshot.
Yeah, and then we can fill in the blanks. People can we could and put it in the comments as well, because then people can copy and paste it and then fill in their own blanks.
Yes, indeed.
So we got a lovely comment in. We'll do this section now. We'll do this segment now. We got a comment in from somebody to our WhatsApp, being annoyed about something and what we do. So what we're looking for is for you to guess what they're annoyed about, because we find it quite funny. So
yeah.
Ready yourself for that. But we'll be back in 2 minutes with the next round, which I can't remember what it is.
Sports and games.
Sports and games. So ready yourself for that. We'll be back in 2 minutes and we'll see you soon.
Hey.
Hello and welcome back.
Hello.
We have opinion questions for you, as we asked you last week, and now we want to hear what you've said. I saw the opinions actually tonight, so I was like, oh, how interesting. Do you like sketch comedy? 11.1% said no. No sketch comedy, but 88.9% said yes. Finer Things Club Crackers, yes, and.
Yes, and
And
the Hippo's cheese shop sketch from Python is my fave ever.
there. It is very good. Aloha Lemur, not the 9 o'clock news. Brilliant. Not the 9 o'clock news also has one of my favorite songs in it ever, which is Nice Video. Shame about this song.
Nice. Jeff Goldblum, huge fan of Scotch and Rye and Chewing the Fat back in the day. Partial to Limmy's show, but probably watch more SNL these days.
I watch quite a lot of SNL as well. Still, my favorite sketch will be, I always forget the name, Papyrus.
Oh,
Papyrus,
yeah. That's good.
The Ryan Gosling one. It's just so good. Him sitting absolutely fuming at his table. And going the social distance, especially Saturday Night Live, US members, Congrats on the brilliant Scottish victory, by the way, from the Irish members. Well, thanks very much. It was genuinely one of the high points of my life. And I mean that in the sense that, like, when we won, the guy I was like, the guy gave me a ticket there. We genuinely just jumped and hugged for about 10 minutes, it was just a magical moment, magical. So I was very excited because we're doing the Grand Slam. It's happening, Scottish Grand Slam. Let's go. All we have to do is beat France. Nightmare. And Ireland, which is a nightmare as well. We'll probably lose to Italy. So, it's all to play for. Sports and games. That's what we've got now. Some sports and games. Question 11. Also known as an up and under, what term is used for a high kick of the ball in rugby union? What term is used for a high kick of the ball in rugby union is named after an Irish rugby club that popularised the tactic? It's written correctly. Question 11. Also known as an up and under, what term used for a high kick of the ball is in rugby union is named after an Irish rugby club that popularised the tactic? Sorry, that was my bad. Getho, it's fine. The thing is, what is it, like 4 out of the last 5? Yes. It's tough work being Scottish these days.
Hey. Yeah. No, but that'll be good. Exciting. You're not getting any more tickets. What other home games have Scotland got?
France.
I've heard
France.
of them.
What is it? Someone told me, what is it? England play all the blue teams the same year.
Well, they play every team the same.
No, at home.
Oh, okay.
So they play Italy, France, and Scotland at home in the same year.
Right.
And we play France and England at home in the same year, which is quite good, actually. The two to play at home in the same year are two strong teams.
Yeah, but also Ireland.
Agreed. And Wales when they're doing well.
Question 12. What do you use to play a game of craps? So question 12. What do you use to play a game of craps?
We're talking about the official game of craps, not whatever you would call craps.
Yeah, not street craps.
Not street craps. Street countdown.
No, legit craps, please.
Real craps. Sorry, Gareth. I don't mean to. It is very exciting. We do get excited because it's exciting. Honestly, I actually can't stop moving. Right, are we going to play our fill in the blanks game of this person's frustration?
Yeah. Let me just double check.
That you're not giving away anything.
Yeah, we're safe.
We're safe.
Let's have a look. See. There we go.
Hi, my friend went to your quiz last night and was again completely blank by having the blank. Sort your life out pieces and bring back the blank. Unfortunately, I won't be blank until this happens.
Yeah, so you can have, we're not going to be strict for one word for one blank. You can have whole phrases in there. Go nuts.
Oh, yeah.
But it does just make me laugh being told to sort my life out.
Oh, yeah. That's is it the copy and paste? Can I do that? Is that okay? Or do you want to do
it? Yeah, I'll put it in.
Just so that people can get it in text as well. 7:20 this morning it came in. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Someone definitely didn't have a good time at the quiz.
No, their friend. Come on now.
Their friend texted them at that early in the morning. So.
By the way, when you get up in the morning,
yeah,
drop them a message.
Just make sure it's early because we check it immediately when we wake up. Question 13. What indoor game are you playing if you're using your dauber? So question 13. What indoor game are you playing if you're using your dauber? Yeah, you can guess the blanks. You can guess, just make something up. Any sort of gripe people might have against us. Whatever is... It did make us laugh.
Whatever's going to make us sort our lives out. It could be it. Goose is not wearing shorts as much anymore.
This is. I do feel bad about that.
Yeah.
Fantastic calves.
Scott not riding the scooter as much.
That was one of the best videos we've ever produced. Two videos of Scott on a scooter. One in the office that time, the old office in the biscuit factory, and one of him on his scooter with his beard going either side of him in the wind. Did you see the video of Dan Harmon? He fell off his scooter when he was going along in night vision.
Oh, no.
That's brilliant.
Ah.
That's a good video. He's like getting all these toys and nonsense, and he was riding an electric scooter along, just decks it so hard. It falls right in his face, so like the night vision goggles went into his like cut him here, and he's like, I can only feel stupid about this. And then he found the video footage of it, like from a security camera from someone else's. So good.
Question 14. Which character is the victim in the UK version of the board game Cluedo? So question 14. Which
one of my favorite questions of all of our quizzes.
Is the victim in the UK version of the board game Cluedo? For question 4. Yeah, this is it was meant to be Mad Libs, but I couldn't structure it quickly enough to put it together.
So how do you do Mad Libs?
So it'd be like verb, noun. You wouldn't see the context beforehand. You would just have to fill in.
Right.
And then it would get slotted into a story after.
Sadly, I don't know the difference between a verb and a noun.
Yeah.
I know an adjective. A verb and a noun. A noun is a name.
A noun's a naming word. Yeah.
Is a proper noun. It's like someone's name.
Yeah.
And a verb is a thing. A doing word.
Verb is to do.
Right. Got you. I know these things.
An action, state, or occurrence. There we go.
This would be verb, noun, then noun, verb. Yeah, verb, noun, verb. Potentially a series of them.
Yeah. Yeah, or some swear words in there. That's fine too.
Yeah, I miss not having the Tatra T. That's the real shame. Question 15. Faster, higher, stronger is the motto for what? So, faster, higher, stronger is the motto for what?
For what? And you can send in
what?
any other.
Okay, so this would then be, hi, my friend went to your quiz last night and was again completely flabbergasted by having the time of his life. Sort your life out, Gooses, and bring back the dullness. Unfortunately, I won't be ready until this happens. Like it? I like it.
That's good. I like that. Endorsed. Thank you.
Endorsed. We'll put that as a review on our website. Look what someone wrote about us.
Yay.
Conglomeratively with someone else.
Flabbergasted. Just you don't see flabbergasted many reviews.
It's not a word that I've said very often, I'd say.
You should.
I probably should say it more.
Yeah. You know, I've been saying I've found that I've been saying randomly a lot in the past week.
Jeez.
No. Ants in your pants.
Love it. Yes. Ants in your pants is a great phrase.
I don't know where.
Antsy in my pantsies.
I don't know where it came from, but all of a sudden I've started saying it. It's,
Like, give me a just to be clear, I can never think of you saying that. When have you said it? In what context? Sorry, I'm going to have to break the barrier of your life.
So it was probably at least once related to something cat related, and then
I was going to say that's what I would imagine it was.
The second time, a restless baby.
Oh,
no further context.
Didn't know you had a baby in your life. So,
a restless one.
you could be a father. I wouldn't know. Like, you could have a whole life outside. I just wouldn't know anything about it. You walk into that office, like you just dropped everything behind you.
Only one other life. Thank you.
Okay.
It's a sign of professionalism. Question 16. Chelsea's starting lineup in a Premier League match against Southampton in 1999 was notable because what happened for the first time? So, question 16. Chelsea's starting lineup in a Premier League match against Southampton in 1999 was notable because what happened for the first time? We'll go big screen so people can see that.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We could. I mean, unless anyone else wants to guess, I think we should just read out.
Oh, you think?
Well, people want another guess at what the blanks are. You're welcome. But I know that people don't want to give pot shots at what we do, so it'll feel bad about making us feel bad. So, it's funny for us to do it because it's our business, but it's probably not as funny for everyone else to do it because they'll feel bad. No, maybe they won't. Maybe I've opened the floodgates here. This is a nightmare.
Okay, you get like a minute to be mean, and then after that,
yeah.
After that, we'd say, please be nice.
Please be nice to us again. We live off your affection.
Yes, we go
it's
back.
What drives Louis' baby habit of seeing babies. That's just all it is. Because now that I've learned that's something in his life.
Oh,
I've got one shred of something that I know about Louis. I'm going to hold on to it. Other than cycling.
Well, I can give you two shreds and say most babies love me.
Wow.
It's maybe something to do with the face. I don't know, but babies just seem to love me for some reason.
A friend went to your quiz last night and was completely raging by having the Australian accent. Sort your life out, Goose, is bring back the Australian accent again. Unfortunately, I will not be sleeping until this happens. Fair enough.
No sleep till Scott.
No sleep till Bogan. Dana. Question 17. How many different moves can the first player make for the opening move in a game of drafts on a regular 8x8 board? So, question 17. How many different moves can the first player make for the opening move in a game of drafts on a regular 8x8 board? Pardon me. I don't mind this IB. I'm not a massive fan of it.
Oh, you changed your tune?
I didn't like. It's got a little bit of a funny aftertaste to it. But the thing is, I've been like now since having COVID badly in July. There are still things I find that I'm like taste different to how I remember this tasting. Really annoying, and so this could just be another one of them. And some of the tastes that miss what they're replaced by, what they feel like they're replaced by, are really like crap flavors. And one of them I think in this is it tastes a bit soapy to me.
Right.
And it's so annoying. I don't know if it's just me or if it's like the beer just tastes a bit soapy.
That coriander beer.
Do you think coriander tastes of soap?
No, but some people do.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you've got plenty of Huel. If
I love some Huel.
If food isn't tasting nice, you can take it in liquid form.
Thanks so much.
Question 18. The use of which song, adopted as a sporting anthem by English fans, has been criticised by US academics due to association with US slavery? So, question 18. The use of which song, adopted as a sporting anthem by English fans, has been criticised by US academics due to its association with US slavery? What a lovely time to join.
Yeah, a pretty intense question to join in. Hello, Cope Zero. I like that name as well. Remember the rules if you haven't been here before or you haven't watched along without following, which is fine. But yes, welcome. You can get involved in the quiz. You can always watch back as well because we're on question 18, but you can always watch back and watch them all. We've got 50 questions. We've got a lot more questions coming up. But we take it at a pretty leisurely pace and chat in between. So you've got a bit of something just to chill out with. This is what we're basically here for. Chilling out and talking about what we were just talking about. A bad review we got. It wasn't really a review. Direct message. Like the thing, I watched a clip today of, was it Ricky Gervais saying, how do you have the audacity to feel like every one of your opinions is always right? It's like, yeah, like I would never send a company something to be like, how dare you do this? It's like,
Apart from Angel Delight.
I was like, how very dare you? Where is Angel Delight? Question 19. Question 19. How many holes are there on an English peg solitaire board? So, question 19. How many holes are there on an English peg solitaire board? Yeah. Exciting. You missed it.
Oh, he's not read it out yet, unless he missed a question.
Oh, I've not read it out yet.
That's a
We'll
big,
read out
big reveal.
At the end of this round. We'll read out just before we go into the break.
Yeah.
So you can all have a break of stunned silence.
Yeah. Yeah, taste and smell, original COVID variant have remained affected for them.
Oh, yeah. So my father-in-law had it. I mean, he had really, really bad COVID. And I mean, not funny at all. But it is funny now because he basically spends his whole time trying to figure out what he can still smell and taste. Because he just goes, like he said the whole way when he was recovering, he would just try and sniff the cheese in the the fridge. He just loves cheese so much. And he was like, can I smell fish still? And I'm just like going through all these things. It was a shame. But and he's also such a big foodie. So,
but he's back on straight and narrow just now.
He didn't cook Christmas dinner actually, which I found really funny. But he's quite a sort of like he's quite he likes things to be proper, and especially in the kitchen, he likes things to be done well. And so I was a bit like, how is he going to survive a whole Christmas dinner without being like, this has to go over here? Like, and all this sort of. He ended up actually helping out a little bit, a fair bit, I'd say. Actually, he was involved. Let's put it that way. Oh, my father-in-law, yes, yeah, he's regained his senses, and I've like I'm basically back to full fine, apart from I would say a little bit of spices. Sometimes I have a bit of problem with the taste of spices, and some like duller senses like within beers and things like that, or sometimes within a whiskey. When someone like gives me a whiskey and they say, "Oh, this tastes like vanilla," I'm like, I don't taste that at all, like at all. So yeah, it's probably more the finer senses for me, but not too
bad. You can do question 20. I need to sort something.
Oh, question 20. Question 20. The rules of which sport require that competitors lead a highly regimented way of life, including rules on what they wear in public and when and what they eat? So, question 20. The rules of which sport require that competitors lead a highly regimented way of life, including rules on what they wear in public and when and what they eat? So that is your final question this round. But as we said, we're going to reveal our message that came in to us. This morning, which we found. I don't know what the word is. I don't think we call it troubling. I think we'd probably call it more like funny that people would get this worked up by this, and probably more ashamed, really. So, hi. My friend went to your quiz last night and was again completely put off by having this submit the answers on a phone. Sort your life out, Gooses, and bring back the old-fashioned pen and paper. Unfortunately, I won't be back until this happens. And yeah, we left it at that.
Good. Yeah, sorry. I made a mistake, and Scott just sent me a message saying, "Sort my life out."
So yeah, it was basically about the fact that since COVID and the pandemic, we've moved to submitting your answers through phones, but not the phone system where it's like fastest first. It's just a form. It's like the form that you guys use for the quiz. We do it round by round in the live quizzes in person, but yeah, that's it. So it's effectively just a piece of paper on your phone.
Yeah. I think if people get mad at that, I'm always like, well, pretty much everything's cashless as well these days. So you're going to go you're going to be in a bunch of shops being a bit angry.
Well, I actually I had my £50 note to spend, and the person behind the bar is like, well, that's never happening.
yeah. Just go to the bank, get rid of it.
Yeah, it's just but that was the situation we got. Pre-COVID we did do pen and paper, but I tell you what now, this leads us on nicely to over the picture round for us to talk about GQ Plus, because we've never been able to offer this kind of thing in the past. So now it's time for us to move into the future and discuss what we want to launch next as our next little venture. So ready yourself. Picture round coming up next, and we'll see you all in 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Hi. We're straight into picture round. Picture round works as follows. It'll run through twice. You'll get to see each picture twice. It'll run through in order. So 21 to 30 will run through. And yeah, the question will be at the top. It's a sort of, there's different questions for different ones, so just watch out. But I don't think there's too many different ones of different questions. So there's a couple of different ones, so just watch the different ones. Thank you. There you go. The red tooth buzzer stuff is cool. Like, I do really like that. We have a buzzer system as well, actually. And I'm tempted to try and develop our buzzer system more. But what we are actually going with is GQ Plus, which is we have the data on and when I say data, I mean we know what every team gets correct and what they get wrong and what answers they wrote for everything. So what we want is effectively
vegetable
for this one. What we want to do is allow people to do a sort of monthly subscription sort of thing. I mean, we're talking really cheap, probably $5 a month or something like that. To register a team, if they go regularly to a quiz every week, or more quizzes every week, register a team. They get a team ID, which then they put into the form, and then when that goes into the form, it like builds their team's data that we send out to them on a weekly basis. So things like what's the hardest question they got in the quiz, or what's the easiest question they got wrong, or where they place in the quiz, which is normal things they would hear at the quiz anyway. But I just like the idea of it being a bit of extra information outside of just, where they came in the quiz, which I quite like. So, and sort of running totals of how they're doing across, weeks and weeks and months, and when their best result is and which venue they've done best in. And even potentially like what venue suits them best. And, they would do well at a certain venue, maybe not this venue. So, yeah. That's GQ Plus.
Sorry, I thought that was the honk. Yeah, that sounds good. People are used to that. You've got your Spotify, your Strava roundups.
We would be doing it on a weekly basis.
Monthly stats. But we can do that if you love quizzes.
So basically you get to find out what your team is good at. We can also do things like your team is best at geography, or your team is best at whatever, and does the best at certain topics. Even all the way down to things like you're best at 1980s things.
Yeah, in the world of Goose's quizzes.
It's like the UFC, calling Ultimate Champion of the UFC. So yeah, that's basically it. That's what we're thinking about. So I've been feverishly working away on how that'll work, but we have all the data sitting there. So we would like to basically use it in a way that's helpful for other people and is fun. Fun in a data manner, which I think is fun.
Which is the best type of fun.
So think about this. As a lot of you do, you come to our quiz every week. What would you like to know? Because I'm quite tempted to do it for our Twitch people for like not very much, if anything. Just because Twitch people have been here supporting this forever. I say that, but I mean 2 years. But we're coming up to our anniversary, actually. 2-year anniversary coming up to.
Crazy.
That is weird, doesn't it? It feels surreal.
Yeah. Look at these pros now.
Back on Stuart. First world problems.
Oh,
that's not working.
green screened.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. No unusual flavors there.
No, it feels really nice. Belgian IPA, 6.2%. Ooh, 6.2%.
It's only a stubby.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine. I've not eaten enough today. It's fine.
Are you having dinner after this?
I am. What are you doing after this?
Going home.
Getting home.
Yeah. What are you having?
Home. I don't know. I'm going to order something probably. Because we've been so bad at not getting to the shops because Bernie doesn't really give us any rest at the moment. Although I did buy some new boots today. Vegetable for this one.
Vegetable.
Yeah, because we go for walks in the morning, and the grass that we go to is getting quite muddy. And the only shoes I really have to do like walks in are these kind of old trainers, no grip whatsoever. And Bernie's getting to the point where he's pooing a little bit more. And so Bernie's my dog, by the way, just in case anyone doesn't know.
Child.
Yeah. And I can just envisage the point where I fall, I get so muddy, and then I have to walk home. It's like a 10-minute walk home. I would hate it. I hate that. So I bought some boots. Slip-on boots, you know that? They're pretty comfy. We'll see tomorrow. I'll probably have blisters all over my feet come, Sunday. So, yeah, I'm quite excited. Yeah, but GQ Plus. what I would like people to think about is what would you like to know as stats of your, like, how you've done. Like, I'm trying to think of a good, a good stat that's outside of the ones we've been thinking of, because we would like to put them in if we can. Like, if we have the information available, I have ways of analyzing the data to make sure that you can get that information, but it's just figuring out what people want. What a quizzer wants, what a quizzer needs, what a quizzer takes to be a big quizzer for the rest of time. I don't know what that went into that song, but that's the theme song for GQ Plus.
Nice, yeah, and then that'll be sent to you.
I told Gillian, by the way, that you used to play the flute.
Oh yeah,
and Gillian was like, "That boy is an enigma." I said, "Yes, he is. He's like the quiz puzzle that works for us." It's like you both are and embody the company, like, by being a total enigma.
Well, I mean, Gillian's never asked directly if I play the flute.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're like a riddle.
I'm an open book if someone asks the right questions.
Exactly. Yes, no question for exactly what you're talking about. You're like the old man that stands at the end of the of a bridge. Oh, I would have told you freely and openly if you'd asked me a specific question about it.
But really good at keeping secrets. If anyone wants to tell me a secret, it's going to get locked away.
Yeah, I could fully imagine that. I mean, I don't feel I do have to imagine that. I'm sure there's secrets you know about me that you've not told people. I hope. Unless, this would be the funniest thing is, if in your other circle, if I was to hear, like, at cycling, say, someone was just like, "Oh, you mean Chatty Louie?" It's just chatty all the time. Like, can't shut him up. Be like, what? I think my mind might break. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, I think that's safe. But
sorry, I enjoy that Earthworm Kim went for the Louis command, and it was Earthworm Kim.
It's true. I don't often eat kiwi fruit, but if I do, I eat the skin.
Really?
Yeah.
Wrong one.
No.
It's furry.
Yeah, so. I mean, people have, pork crackling, and that's fur, literally sort of skin and fur.
Nah, but it's cooked.
Okay. Right, if I cook the kiwi, I'm okay.
Yes. I would eat kiwi skin if it was cooked.
Okay. Well, I'd try it raw. Go au natural.
Pass. Also, I have a real issue that I can't bite it.
Right. You just peel it with your teeth.
Fruit causes me a real issue because a lot of fruit, you need the necessity to have quite a bite on you, and I don't have that. Big old gap.
Bananas, you can, well, obvious. The irony, isn't it? The banana is the perfect one for you.
It really upsets me that I don't like bananas. Agreed. And how enigmatic Louis is. Enigmatic, what a great word. What's anti-enigmatic?
I've got stuff going on. Question 29. We'll get to 30, then we'll finish off this round.
We've all got stuff going on. It's just that most people know what other people's stuff going on is, as opposed to complete silence, radio silence about everything that's going on elsewhere. Oh, sorry, Lee. Did I overstep the mark there?
No, it just makes me more enigmatic.
Awesome. All right. So, what's your thoughts on GQ Plus?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think people love data. There's bound to be people who love data more than you, and we can tap into that market.
I think that's a quiz market, I would say.
Yeah, I think if you could do plus and just give them the raw data, and they can make of that what they want. We
would call that GQ CSV.
GQ Raw.
GQ SmackDown. We go through all the wrestling names.
Yeah, just give them all the data and see what they do with it. Go nuts.
We can go through all the streaming services from all the although all I can think of is we've got Disney Plus, obviously.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to have to just cancel the call because my handyman is trying to call me. Don't really know why. Quite late. It's late at night. But yes. Sorry, what were we saying? GQ Raw, GQ SmackDown, GQ Plus is what we're thinking of calling it. GQ Plus. We're basically trying to steal the initials of GQ away from Gentleman's Quarterly, and whatever, like that would be the peak of my life if we did that. If someone turned around to us and goes, "Oh, I don't know what GQ stand for. I thought it stood for Goose's Quizzes, not Gentleman's Quarterly."
So GQ on Instagram have 6.2 million followers.
Right.
So
that's what we're saying is like how we define it.
British GQ 878,000.
Let's do it by trends on Google.
We can get there. We can pump up those numbers. But we're going to take a 2-minute break.
Yes.
Then we're going to come back for opinion questions and also round 4. So we'll see you all soon. Hi.
Hi. I'm just getting depressed by looking at Google Trends. Okay.
Oh, I got some pictures that'll cheer you up.
Okay. Got a favorite Valentine's Day memory? 33.3% said yes. 66.7% said no. There was a famous story from my school of two friends that decided to go to Brokeback Mountain together on Valentine's Day as a sort of, and there was a little bit of like is this a statement thing or is this just a coincidence? And it was just a coincidence that they decided to go to Brokeback Mountain together on Valentine's Day. It's like, okay, fair enough. It's quite well played. Like, I've actually never seen Brokeback Mountain. Have you seen it?
No.
I should have seen it. Government lackeys went to the cat cafe. That's class.
Good. That's a good Valentine's. Finer Things Club Crackers. Yes. Our first Valentine's Day, he planned a sunset dinner over the water, not realizing the sun sets behind the mountains. His disappointment was adorable.
That is quite nice. The hippos wind up many friends with mushy Valentine's cards and having conversations with them regarding who may have sent them and never letting on it was me. That's amazing. Crushing.
Good.
Amazing.
Wind up. SPPC don't really celebrate, but last year we did some crafts. I made afternoon tea, which was nice.
That is nice. And going the social distance, US member, when my sister was about 8 or 9, she came from school crying because she had got a Valentine's card. So the member arranged to get one for her and never told her until many years later.
Oh.
Well, she had not got a Valentine's card. Apologies. She had not got a Valentine's card. That's so nice. It's not sort of, I wouldn't say Valentine's is a bigger thing over here. Would you say?
No.
I mean, Alice and I discussed what we're going to do for Valentine's tonight. And the consensus was, it's a Monday.
Yeah, we're doing stuff on Saturday instead.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know you had somebody. I've decided to go the other way with this now, Louis, and pretend I know nothing about you, as in literally nothing. Didn't even know you had a house.
Finally.
Finally what I was wanting. Absolute peace and quiet in my life. When you're prying words. Louis did just share. We have to pretend that didn't happen.
I shared because it's about food, and I am very open about food.
Where are you going for food?
Oh, I'm making macaroni. I've not made macaroni in a while, and whenever I cook something, it's always just to try and make good stuff. So we're going to make some excellent macaroni cheese with some pancetta and some breadcrumbs on there.
Okay, I can deal with that. That's very good.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay, second opinion question. Do you own any security cameras? 20% said yes. I suppose I do own a security camera. I have a Google Nest doorbell, which records things outside, which I do love. Does she have a little moment also? There was a moment the other day where a delivery driver got scared by the next door neighbor's dog, which I felt awful about. And Alice was like, what happened outside there? And I got to show her on our doorbell because that's the life we live in now. Imagine saying that phrase to somebody like 20 years ago. It's like, I showed my wife on my phone that they got scared by a dog next door. They'd be like, I don't understand any of what just happened here. On your phone. Finer Things Club's Cracker. Do baby monitors count? Yes. Those babies, they can carry knives.
They need monitored. Unicorn dogs. We have a Ring doorbell camera.
There we go. Sweet potato pine cones. We don't have anything worth stealing, Rob. Apart from your sense of humor. So well played, you guys.
Hey. Toilet paper express. I'm not a grass.
Sorry. I almost spat my beer out there. I'm no grass. Yeah, going the social distance. US, some do. Irish members, no. I have a psychopathic cat instead. It's fair. It's probably worth 1 million cameras. 1 million cameras later. We're going away. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. I don't know if that's what that meant, but I'm saying bye, just in case.
Gladstones.
Right, so,
There we go.
all right, it wasn't it's the start of a sentence. I love when you do that. At the start, like few words don't like seem really abrupt. We're going.
Goodbye.
Okay, history and legends. Things you know about stuff that happened once. Question 31. Question 31. How many British prime ministers have been assassinated? So, how many British prime ministers have been assassinated? DA.
Gladstone's land. I said,
Yes,
good
that's
day.
the one. Gladstone's land.
One of the oldest buildings in Edinburgh's Royal Mile. Explore
Yes.
our new immersive visitor experience that takes you through 3 centuries of Gladstone's land history. Learn about the fascinating lives of people who lived and worked in the property. View beautiful hand-painted ceilings from 1620. See if you can spot the monkey. Join one of our specialist tours to find out more specific aspects of Old Town history. Relax in the
More
ground.
specific aspects sounds like a kind of. And if you look through this window just right, just right.
More specific. Relax in the ground floor ice cream parlor and coffee shop, which is inspired by the rich trading history of the building. And wander through the streets of Edinburgh and follow our app-based walking tour.
Literally, as soon as that happened, you cut out for a second.
Oh no.
Is everything okay? Is the stream still going?
I hope so.
Have you knocked out the network cable? What happened? I'm just checking the stream is still on. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, we're still on.
So I got too excited about Gladstones.
What
Ice cream parlor in the ground floor.
What knocked off? The light.
One of the 3 lights I have on me.
Yeah, I have one.
Question 32. Which archbishop was murdered in Canterbury Cathedral? So question 32. Which archbishop was murdered in Canterbury Cathedral?
Really cheery stuff, history and legends.
It is.
They don't tend to write things down about people who are like just class.
It is.
Isn't that class? And they're like, yeah, it doesn't make for good history, does it? Not really, no.
No. It was a used bookshop around an ice cream parlor in my day.
Yeah, I think that's what I knew it as well. And then that was when I was like at school and walked up and down the Royal Mile. Turns out, more than a mile. People don't know who are not from Edinburgh. There's a crag and tail in the city centre of Edinburgh. Well, one of the city centres, where the castle is. It sits on Castle Rock. That is the plug of an old volcano. And then glaciers came past and wiped away all the soft rock from the volcano and left the really hard rock, which is what Castle Rock is and the castle set upon, and then a tail where behind it leaves like a shadow from where the crag is of the hard rock. Shadow. It goes down, and that's the Royal Mile. It goes down to the palace here. I'll move the crag a little bit for the scale. The palace and the parliament down the other end in the flooding area.
Nice.
Yeah, that goes down to Arthur's Seat.
There we go.
Who
needs that interactive tour?
No, you don't. My hands were pretty. And Gladstone's house of Crag and Tail is about here. The scale's not to scale. There you go. Some good rocks.
Nice. Good. Well, enjoy that.
Yeah.
That's
a good.
It happens to be going for a tour on Valentine's Day, or is it about romance? 3 centuries of romance in the Gladstone building.
I'm sure it'll be marked in the walls. Question 33. Who was wife of Louis XVI of France? So, question 33. Who was wife of Louis XVI of France? It was themed. Valentine's themed.
Okay.
What theme?
It's
Hearts.
I suppose, the heart of Midlothian's outside. It's very hard to think of anywhere on the Royal Mile as romantic.
Heart of Midlothian.
Yeah.
What a spit.
Yeah, and then, all the chat about the Royal Mile is people flinging poop out the window.
Garden yeah.
But apart from that, I'm sure it's lovely.
All right, just because you're from Leith, it's fine.
Yeah.
Don't poo-poo our uptownness. Think you'd ever move away from Leith?
Probably if it keeps getting more expensive.
Well, you can move away from Edinburgh.
It's outside of my control.
Sorry, just to be clear, for everyone who's not from Edinburgh, Leith is a part of Edinburgh, which doesn't like being a part of it. It's all like we're Leith actually, and so we have our own thing.
Like there are dozens of us in this chat who are all part of the People's Republic of Leith.
Yeah, it took them ages to secede.
And it'll happen again. Question:
the greater power of the North.
Yeah, look,
South. Sorry, we're the South. Yeah. I realise that we sound like the bad guys in this situation.
Look, you can keep the South. That's fine. Question 34: to Roman Catholics, Saint Jude is the patron saint of what? So, question 34: to Roman Catholics, Saint Jude is the patron saint of what? What a lovely thing to do on Valentine's Day.
You say you have pictures?
Yeah, I'm just getting them up.
So,
ooh.
I don't want to rush you. Just double checking everything. So I can do the quizzes. All quizzes.
Yeah, I got a bunch. So buckle up, people.
Buckle up, buckaroos. Hope you all have ants in your pants.
Hey, stop being so antsy. So with this, the classic. Someone's on the Vault City tonight. Apple, Bramble, Cinnamon Cobbler. They put out a tweet saying something about all their beers that have more than 5 words in their name. Like this one in the cupboard: coffee, poached pear, praline crumble. There's a lot going on there. And a trip to Aldi for Valentine's Day. We've got Aldi for Valentine's Day. Nice. We've got 2 ultimate no beef burgers with the love heart in there.
Oh, I thought that was like love heart chicken Kievs.
Just wait. Then we've got Lauren sausage.
Nice.
Heart-shaped.
Or Lauren sausage if you're on your own.
Hey. Then we got regular steak with heart-shaped sauce on there.
Oh, amazing.
Okay. Hot lips.
Brilliant.
Chicken. It's chicken.
Brilliant.
Nuggets coated in a light spiced breadcrumbs with a hot honey sauce.
It can't be a light spice. It has to be like intensely burning.
Hot lips. And then love nuggets.
Love nuggets. I mean, what makes them? Are they hearts?
They're probably hearts. Yeah.
I can't see them. Any of them.
Oh, like the ones on the inside
angle.
don't look like hearts. On the packet, it looks a bit like hearts.
Well, on the inside, it just looks like sticks.
Hey, love nuggets for you. Then
love sticks.
This is from you.
Oh, guess which one is GQ and which one is Goose's quizzes. I'll give you a hint. We had a big spike at one point. It was before this timeline was showing.
Oh, yeah. Who could it be? Then someone else, unconfirmed. Looks like Scott made or a co-op maybe. Mrs. Brown's cookies, half-coated milk chocolate chunk.
Why would they need a branded cookie?
You never know. Look, the show is famous for its cookies.
Is it?
I don't know. This is the thing, Gladstone's Intimate Lives, Valentine's edition.
Oh, nice.
Minimum.
That is cool.
Minimum
16
age,
and over.
16.
Oh, it could get hot and steamy.
And hello. Psst, psst, psst. Psst, psst. Lovely hamper.
Yeah. Fortnum and Mason. Very nice. Question 35. The Taj Mahal is made almost entirely out of which rock, some good rock. So the Taj Mahal is made out almost entirely of which rock? Is that a staircase behind that? Like,
oh, could be, yeah.
Behind that photo? No, it's too close. Unless the
Ooh.
I don't know the perspective of this photo. So that's a cabinet or something that the cat is sitting on. But it looks like it drops down behind that.
Seems quite steep.
Unless it depends the angle of the cat. Yeah, it seems steep for a staircase. Do you think that's a staircase behind? Then no, because it doesn't make sense with the shadow of the railing. If that was a staircase, I don't think. Anyway, because it would be, you wouldn't have the light coming in that spot. I don't think it is a staircase.
What a mystery!
Sorry, this is my who sent this in?
The cat.
Love it.
Question 36. Where are we? Question 36. Who was Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces on D-Day? So, question 36. Who was Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces on D-Day for question 36? Yeah, you don't have to answer any of those questions.
Please do.
You don't have to give us a full tour of.
I would like to know
the setup.
I stumbled across Instagram today where somebody finds like secret compartments in old furniture. It's like, that is a great niche.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you're gonna like cubby hole yourself into something, that's the one. Thank you everyone. Thank you. I'll just wave for a second and carry on. But genuinely did find that. I was quite impressed. They were like, oh, there's like, there was one where they were like, there's this door that we have to open, but I don't know how to open it. And so I want to try and open it. Does anyone know how to open it? Please respond to this Instagram. And it's like, that's going to get you 1 million people following you. Maybe we should do that. Become like treasure hunters.
Okay. Yeah, we can try that if you want.
Treasure hunters? Will people follow that as our Twitch? Us just running around like Challenge Annika.
It's going to be hard to carry the desktop computer around, but we'll try our best.
That is an issue. What we'll do is we'll have Scott as the comms person in the office.
Yeah.
And then we'll do it from like.
Well, I mean, he looks most like a treasure hunter, I would say.
But I reckon he also looks most like the person that would sit at the desk and be like.
No, I imagine he has plenty of vests to put on.
Vests.
Yeah.
Is the main currency of the treasure hunter, other than treasure.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Question 37. Question 37. Which two leading military adversaries were born in 1769? So, question 37. Which two leading military adversaries were born in 1769? What did I say first time around?
No, you got it right. If you want a picture update.
Yes.
You're right. It is a staircase. Wardrobe is too big to get up very old house, which I control. Right. Love mischief.
Thank you.
Thank you, mischief.
Thank you. All I need to know, it was a staircase. And I was right.
But to where?
Up the stairs?
Could be. Yeah, I don't think there's much treasure. I think I'd be put off because I think most treasure's been found.
I suppose that's where treasure hunters becomes more. Well, there's probably more treasure hunters now, and it's more sparse, the treasure. I suppose the level of what treasure is like the real.
Yeah, now. I mean, I think we'd have to get lucky pretty early on in the treasure hunting game,
or you would lose interest.
Yeah, I'd be disheartened.
Fair enough. I think it would be. I I listened to a podcast recently. It's called "Stuff That the British Stole." I think it's called "Stuff That the British Stole." Can't quite remember, but yeah, it's all about all the British museums, or British museums filled with things that are, borrowed for us to look at?
Yeah, quite a lot. Question.
There is a lot.
But again, already been discovered, so hard to claim that as treasure for us.
We could like liberate it.
Question 38. The charge of the Light Brigade took place in which war? So question 38. The charge of the Light Brigade took place in which war?
Yeah, there was a story in this podcast about a girl that was going around like British museums in the V&A giving histories about like the real history of things, because museums are just museums and no one really thinks about so much about who is going around doing tours. She was doing it for ages and giving these like kind of real histories of artifacts and things and where they were like sort of effectively stolen from, and then started getting like news coverage and articles written about her, and the museums are like, oh, that's not so great, so please stop doing that. But now actually I think they've incorporated it. Quite interesting. Nice. But yeah, there's some really interesting artifacts they talk about, which are, and then they talk about the history of those artifacts, which is the whole podcast. Take one each podcast.
What was it called?
It's called, I think it's called Stuff the British Stole.
Stuff. That's.
I think I followed it on my little podcast app.
Two good memes. Two good memes have came in. One I seen recently. Another one is a new one to me.
Yeah, Stuff the British Stole is called.
So what objects do we have? It's not going to say. Elgin marbles.
Yeah.
A tree.
A tree. Oh wait, are we on the same thing?
Maybe.
There's a lot. Of course, there's a lot. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. That's so good.
I've seen this one recently.
I haven't seen either of them. They're both brilliant. There's I can't remember where I saw it, if it's a meme or whatever, but it's like, can we have our things back? Like in other countries, can we have our things back? It's like, we're not done looking at them yet, so no. Yeah, so we're not done looking at them, so no, you can't. That is the standard answer. They also have a hilarious word for artifacts that are basically like stolen within the museum. They have a hilarious way of talking about it to make it sound not terrible. Question 39. What small design changes made to the USA flag in 1960? So question 39. What small design changes made to the USA flag in 1960?
Okay, do you want some famous explorers to compare ourselves to?
Yes.
Martin Bayerl located the shipwreck of RMS Republic.
One good thing we have going for us is people can say our names. Well, maybe not your first name.
No,
but that's an issue for you to deal with.
The general vibe I'm getting is that if you want to be a treasure hunter now, that you really have to go underwater.
Oh, right.
I think
I'm not a big fan of like going to the bottom of the.
I think that is one for Scott.
I'm not a big fan of like going to the bottom of the ocean or anything like that.
Yeah, the vibes that most of the stuff, most of the treasure hunting is going to be liquid based.
No, not just for me.
Okay, well you can be an HQ for this. It's fine.
Thank you. Thanks for that. I really like that as well. I think I'd be a good HQ person. No, go right.
And question 40, final one in round 4. Which mythical creature has the body of a lion and the head and wings of an eagle? So question 40, which mythical creature has the body of a lion and the head and wings of an eagle? For question 40. And nice. There we go.
It's that James A. Caster bit I'm thinking of.
James A. Caster.
Yeah, it is the James A. Caster bit is what I'm thinking of. Seems like actually talking about it is brilliant. It's so funny. He just encapsulates it so well. So yeah, exactly. You're spot on. Well played, Catherine McKinnon. If I could give you points for that, I would, but I can't. I only give you points for questions answered correctly.
I'll give you a point.
Not artifacts stolen. So that is the end of our history and legends round. We're on to the final round. So grab bag. Ready yourself some grab bag, and we'll get started with that in 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back to this, your quizzical action.
Hi.
With us being hilarious. So, opinion question from last week. Would you rather own a snake or a lizard? 92.2% said lizard. Because they have legs. Find the Things Club. Crackers. We're more okay with the idea of feeding live insects to a lizard than we are feeding bigger live food to a snake. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a good argument. The Ray Agenda. Are these your options for an office pet? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like, let's just come in. I'm just sorry. You've distracted me with WhatsApp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a meme.
Brilliant. I'll watch it in a second. Jeff Goldblum, no.
Good. I've forgotten what the last opinion question is. Super Tail Pinecones. I love lizards, but I hate the idea of keeping a big old box of bugs to feed them. Blah.
And Josh 610732. More interesting, less scary. Which I assume they went for lizards. No?
You'd think so.
I think snakes are more scary than lizards. That's my thought.
Yeah.
And the final question is, got a favorite perfume? Sorry, a favorite aftershave or perfume? 50% said yes. And 50% said no. The hippos. Perfume makes my eyes water. Shouldn't spray it in your eyes.
Ew.
Honestly.
Aloha lemur. They don't make it anymore.
Perfume or aftershave. I promise you they do. Adverts would not be the same if they didn't make perfume or aftershave. Sweet potato pine cones. Don't really like perfumes much. Don't perfume me much.
Josh 61072, preferably none, especially in crowded places.
Okay, I had to lean in to read this one. Going the social distance. The ladies in the US, Mademoiselle by Coco Chanel, Angel by Thierry Mugler, My Burberry, Bright Crystal by Versace, The Gentleman in the US, Au Natural, Irish Member, Moonlight in Motherwell by Harry and Estee Lauder, which could be Lauderdale Street.
Lauder. See, we're going full circle, people.
This is really come back around. So we're on to the final round. General knowledge, grab bag. It is all about everything you might know or might not, but whatever happens, it's 10 questions of things that are to do with everything. Question 41. Question 31. The Kiel Canal in northern Germany links which two seas? The Kiel Canal in northern Germany links which two seas? And by seas, I mean, like oceans, but seas, not like the letter C. And I'm going to go for another beer. A radical road.
Okay, 3 different ones. No, is that what we had before?
No, this is a little box of first world problems, session IPA, radical road, and skeleton blues, hazy IPA. So it's all a little IPA box. Nice. From Stuart. Thanks very much, Stuart Brewing. Not that you bought this for me, but I just thought I would say thanks because I like them a lot. And we did a quiz there.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart. Now I need to watch this meme or see what you've sent.
Question 42. What word can be a winter sport using a sled, a type of key, or a supporting structure? So question 42. What word can be a winter sport using a sled, a type of key, or a supporting structure? Come on. You can work this out. What's his name?
Numero.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
I don't know. I don't know any other people that know pod apart from you and Scott.
Yes. Oh wow, this got an unboxing video.
Oh,
was that the one I watched?
That's the one you watched. Yeah. We can play Connect 4 soon if you want.
Can we? We got Connect. So just to be clear, if we didn't actually explain this properly, we got given a load of stuff from Twitch.
Yeah. We got some socks, water bottles, the USB thing, so we don't know what they do, and Connect 4. Yeah. Maybe something else. I don't know else in the box. But I think I want the socks. We're presuming they're too small for you.
Oh yeah, that's I think already been presumed.
Well, you can have first dibs in the water bottle then, since Scott's.
What's 80 minus 35? 45.
45.
Happening. Oh, I found a new Wordle game. It's called Nerdle.
Okay.
It's a sum.
Nerdle.
Nerdle.
No, this is a website in German.
Wait, what does it mean again?
The daily numbers game. How do I work this?
Right. So it's a really hard game. I've been a little bit stumped by it.
So I just stick numbers in.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be tough.
Yeah, it's really tough. I know that I know there's certain numbers that aren't in it. Doesn't matter. I need to carry on.
Oh, it has to equal a sum, right?
Yeah, it's really hard to think about. I've been thinking about it for most of the quiz, to be honest. So I'm trying to like figure out what sum it'll be. Question 43. Question 43. The logo for what product features a black Scottish Terrier and a white West Highland White Terrier? Sorry. Question 43. The logo for what product features a black Scottish Terrier and a white West Highland White Terrier? Because it's white. Yeah, it's interesting, Nerlo. We should play some Connect Four.
Yeah, we need to pick what you're having for dinner too.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of. Do you remember this? Are we on when we did the big quiz for Twitch? And at the end, the guy who was helping us just was on share screen and just shared what he was ordering for lunch. It was
Nice.
Like, this is fascinating. I don't know what I want really. I'm bad for it. This is like I like daytime food. I'm not very good at evening food.
Someone pick for Goose. What's he going to have for dinner?
Yes. It needs to be in my area and it needs to be sort of quick-ish and not too expensive. I've got a couple of options that I'd say are probably not bad options. I quite like a German doner kebab, although the one we had the other night wasn't good.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did well in Nerdle.
Did you smash it?
I got 4 maroons and 1 green.
What?
Question 44.
Was equals.
Yes. Question 44. Which philosopher famously said, "I think, therefore I am"? So question 44. Which philosopher famously said, "I think, therefore I am"? Question 44.
It's happening.
Ah, nice. Read us the menu.
The whole menu.
Yeah.
All their pizzas are named after like geeky things, like the Mario and the Super Mario,
Yeah,
and the Luigi, and the Flower Power Mario, the Johnny Blaze. What do you think's on Johnny Blaze?
spicy things.
Oh, try and be more vague.
Sorry, I need to sort something.
All right, Millennium Chicken, which Alice had the other night, and I usually get the Braveheart, which is tomato based, mozzarella, salami, Napoli, stored away black pudding, and haggis, which is awesome. Because you can't be upset by all of those things together, you know. So I think I'm gonna go for that, and I might go for some twists as well. We do these little like what they called dragon balls. That's it. Dragon super sick. No, I don't want super 3 fillings, 2 dips. No, I want just regular dragon balls, and you get a choice of 2 fillings for the dragon balls. I'll do the next question as well. Actually, 2 seconds. Question 45. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog is an example of what? Answer in 1 word. Okay. Question 45. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog is an example of what? And an answer in 1 word, please. Yes, so I'm gonna get pizza. And I'm also gonna get little bites for the sides. So you can have a filling of mozzarella, goat's cheese, blue cheese, vegan mozzarella, pepperoni, pulled chicken breast, salami Napoli, haggis, black pudding, ham hock, vegan pepperoni, jalapenos, mushroom, black olives, red onions, peppers, spinach, butternut squash, or pineapple. And you choose 2 of them for these. You can mix 2 things together. And I think I'm going to get... I like mozzarella as one of the things. It's just what I'm going to get with mozzarella.
Cauliflower crust.
Oh, not sure about that. No. Am I going to get... I'm going to get ham hock, I think. Ham hock and mozzarella. Ham hock... No, I'm going to get chicken. Chicken, and then I'm going to get sriracha mayo. well. And that's me. I don't need a drink because I'm good. And I'm going to order it now, so it comes when I'm finished. You know.
Oh, give our opinion on cauliflower crust. Question 46. What are the only two landlocked countries in South America? So question 46. What are the only two landlocked countries in South America? Nice. You're not getting Alice a pizza?
They're not currently accepting orders. She got one earlier.
Oh,
she got something delivered earlier.
And didn't get you a pizza.
What? They're not accepting orders. I just went through the whole thing and they're not accepting orders. It's so upsetting.
I mean, surely you're that side of town. You have to do pizza 1926.
It's not on delivery, I don't think.
Oh, wow.
And I like delivery now that you've got Amazon. If you've got Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I have a lot of time for that because that's, for me, is a big plus, a big bonus. That's where we're hoping Goose's Quizzes Plus goes, that kind of direction. The Amazon Prime will be like, you can get Goose's Quizzes Plus for free. Question 47. Question 47. What name has been given to the UK's new polar research ship, despite the name Boaty McBoatface topping the public vote? So, question 47. What name has been given to the UK's new polar research ship, despite the name Boaty McBoatface topping the public vote? Right. I'm interested now to figure out what I'm actually going to get, because that upset me. I went through that whole process and I didn't get it. So now I'm particularly hungry. I need to figure out what I get. You know what? I might just get German doner kebab. It is quick, usually, as well. And I have... It still says it's there. It's so annoying.
I know.
Pizza Geeks, Haymarket, it still says you're there. Do I have stuff still in the basket? Yes. Oh, right.
God, this is dramatic. I'm
so upset. I don't like when people say they're accepting an order, but they're not. Rude. Right, it's German doner kebab then. It is happening. Most annoying thing to tidy up from, though. Because, yeah, I have to.
It just comes in like one box, doesn't it?
But a big box, though. It's like an annoyingly big amount, like wrapping to deal with.
Oh, yeah. I think I've just finished Nerdle. Question 48. Question 48. What is the name of the crowdfunding website that was used to fund the film Veronica Mars? So question 48. What was the name of the crowdfunding website that was used to fund the film Veronica Mars?
And I'm done. Right. Good. Don't have to think about this anymore. Apologies for being distracted for a little bit there. I was ordering my food for later, you know. Oh, cauliflower crust. Cauliflower crust. I've never really had it. What is it? Do you know that?
Is it just the crust or the base as well for the pizza?
We make cauliflower mash every so often.
Lovely.
As opposed to like potato mash. And it is good. And it's a pretty good substitute if you wanted to go for that. But yeah, I was quite impressed with it. Cauliflower mash. But no, I've never had a cauliflower crust. Where'd you get it from?
Cauliflowers.
Is it an American fad? I imagine so. Most things that happen in America, you know. It's just a passing thing. You know, they'll soon come back to the UK.
Yeah, that's it. Come back to mince and tatties.
They'll be like, you know what, this whole freedom thing, not all it's cracked up to be.
No, thank you, sir.
Liberty, equality, fraternity, not for us. That's France. Question. Wait for it to be one of the next questions. Question 49. Question 49. What is the title of the? Oh, sorry. What is the title of a musical based on the songs of the rock band Queen that ran in the West End between 2002 and 2014? So, question 49. What is the title of the musical based on the songs of the rock band Queen that ran in the West End between 2002 and 2014? We replaced lots of originally glutinous dough items with cauliflower pizza, cauliflower rice, etc. Cauliflower goose. I had replaced with cauliflower. That's what needs to happen. Maybe that'll help.
Getting a cauliflower base.
Yeah, getting a cauliflower base. Maybe it'll help me.
Nah, you'll be walking around loads. You get your boots, you get your dog.
They're made for walking.
Yeah, you filled up on.
That's just what they'll do.
On your cauliflower base. Take a cauliflower with you.
I'm excited to take my boots out for a walk tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
For a little first time walk out in the grass. Because I keep on noticing, so we've become part of, like, the dog walker ring that stand in lots of parks, in the morning. I've become part of that. So we stand around them and sort of say, hi, hi. And you don't really know anyone's name, but you know their dog's name. So it's like, you stand, oh, there's Trico. Oh, hi, Trico, yeah. There's Coco. Oh, hi, Coco. How you getting on?
Stone fried.
#1 gluten-free pizza brand.
Buffalo.
Cauliflower.
Power.
Nice nails. Nice nails.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
It's all about the background.
Distracted by the pizza. Buffalo style chicken. Buffalo.
Now stone fried.
Hey, good.
Fired.
The best just got better.
Liking it.
Yeah, you can order that if you want.
I've gone for doner.
Where from?
German doner kebab.
Okay, right.
Because doner. So there we go.
Nice. Thank you so much. Oh, we got a nail picture coming in. And question 50. Final one. The title of which James Bond novel and film adaptation was inspired by an advertising slogan in an American edition of Vogue? So question 50. The title of which James Bond novel and film adaptation was inspired by an advertising slogan in an American edition of Vogue? For question 50. And nice. Okay.
Nice. I've got like a buffalo. I hadn't actually read that yet. It's called buffalo. Is it like really spicy?
Whoa.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Sometimes I feel like I should paint my nails. Like I'd enjoy it.
Yeah. I don't think you'd be very good at the start, but I'll give you something to work on.
Yeah. I feel like I think I always have quite nice nails. Are you a nail biter?
Yeah, I'm not a biter as much as a tearer.
Right. Have you ever done the thing where you? Oh no! Like, do you tear your nail and then it like goes to the skin?
Yes. Yes.
And then do you not spend the rest of the day being like, "Oh, that really hurts"?
Yeah. It's.
And you've not stopped doing it.
No, it's like, there's religious nuts that wear like barbed wire around their legs and things like that.
You're the same as that.
Yeah, just for different reasons.
Got you. Yeah. Well, as we've discussed earlier in this podcast, in this live stream, I can't bite. So I couldn't even bite my nails if I wanted to. So I've never bit my nails. Always just been this. Just perfectly formed nails and giant thumbs. Alice and I were discussing the size of our thumbs the other day, and it made me laugh. So, because her thumb was so much smaller than mine. I have a really wide thumb. Hi. Right, so welcome to the end of the quiz. Welcome to the internet. Sorry, I was starting to go for some Bo Burnham at the end. Right, it's been a pleasure having you here for the quiz. If you're watching this back, it's fine. You have till Monday, the 14th, to submit. Well, till like late on the 14th, right?
V-Day.
Like 5 o'clock on Monday, the 14th, to submit your sheets. So play until then. Tell your friends about it. If you play tonight, tell your friends. if they've not got any plans for Valentine's Day, they've got the whole of Valentine's Day to do it. So get them involved. Get them involved with this quiz. Happy Valentine's to you when it comes. I hope you're all having a lovely time. But if it's not a big thing for you, don't worry. Have some wine at home. Be good. Because that's kind of what I would like to do for Valentine's. But we'll see you all again next week for some more quizzical action. And have yourselves a lovely weekend. Louis, any final remarks from you?
No.
Don't look into my daily lives.
Keep those ants out your pants, everyone. I'll see you later.
Thank you.